Your character is who you are. Your training is merely what you've been taught. So without regard and with every respect to the disciplines that were instilled in you through this community, through this academy, I take this moment to offer my voice and plea to the person you were when you walked into the academy, not the person you are when you walk out, the son or daughter of a person that will need help at some point, the husband or wife to someone that may encounter tragedy, the father or mother to a child that will require the type of grace and forgiveness reserved for the young and inexperienced ones. While I understand that this is the church, I think it's appropriate to overlay all of your training, all of your education, all the things you know and anything else you'll supplement your formal law enforcement education with one pronunciation by Jesus in Matthew 7, verse 14. He simply said, "Do unto others as you have them do unto you." As men, women, fathers, mothers, daughters, sons, and collectively as a community, we require the enforcement of the law. But it doesn't have to be enforced with rigidity or malice. It must be certain and yet understanding. Today, I appeal to your discretion. This is not to discourage you from enforcing the law. This is meant to encourage you to enforce the law with care and an understanding that acknowledges that at different times, we have all been in the need of grace. It was in the book of Romans that God ordained government, and he purposed it so that it would go forward and do good and prevent evil. Allow this guidance to compel you right now. Do good, prevent evil. This is your charge. You're not merely guardians of a people or a place. You are the stewards of an ideal, the gatekeepers of fairness, the protectors of a dream. The dream that forms itself as our communal agreement, our laws, and our belief that at their most basic premise, the law should be applied equally and people should be treated fairly. There have been times in American history and times in the American contemporaneous context that hasn't happened, but these won't be those times, and you will not be those officers. When you put on your badge, understand that it represents more than you, more than your department, more than your city or county or campus or state. It represents hundreds of years of service. Honoring it means respecting the people with whom you come in contact with and the spirit and legacy of the people who've worn it previously. This is not a job. This is not a career. It's more than a profession. It's calling. It is service on the front lines of society. You may not only be the first responder. Depending on how you address the situation, you may be the only responder. You stand in our stead. You make that which is wrong right at our behest. This is your charge. Your charge is equally to come home safe to your family. That's how you're instructed by St. Michael, your protector. Your charge is equally to help those in need of help, as instructed by St. Martin and his life's work. In closing, today as you graduate, I pray for you Godspeed, his diligence and grace, his countenance shower you and protect you in your daily duties and service to men, women, and children. As I pray that God's love inform you, his armor shield you, and his wisdom be the guidance and metric of all your deliberations. Go forward. Do good. Thank you.